Grew up over in Seattle, was born and raised out there. Grew up in a good family, good home. Parents divorced when I was 2 or 3 years old, and went on to college out in Seattle at the University of Washington, where I pursued a degree in civil and environmental engineering. And so, that's when I started to kind of go down the path of partying. My last day of college classes, I was just up to no good at a party, and I fell and I broke my lower leg in 3 places. And they did surgery, and I have a plate and 7 pins in there, and that was when I first started taking some painkillers. The whole month was kind of hazy. I smoked a lot of marijuana in addition to it. Healed up just fine. Started my career with this firm in downtown Seattle. My life was really great, to be honest, but I just felt empty, like there's got to be something more to this life. And it just ate and ate at me. And I'd just go home and I'd just go get drunk or get high and hang out with friends and just kind of pass my spare time away that way. It got to the point where I attempted suicide. I was not successful. I got prescribed some antidepressants, ended up in a psychiatric hospital for about a week, where they put me on a whole bunch of other medications, Risperdal, an antipsychotic, Ambien, a sleep aid. I remember the doctor writing on a piece of paper, psychotically depressed, and just holding it up for me to look at, and I remember just being totally crushed, like, I'm not a psycho, I'm just Ian. Shot into a manic episode again, like usual. Ended up robbing a trailer, getting in a fight, and I was looking at some serious prison time. So when I was in my jail cell one night, and I was hearing just voices in my head telling me, you're a mess, look what you've done with your life. You're 27, you've had all the privilege in the world, you've been given a lot of gifts and talents, and you squandered it, and you're sitting in this jail cell, you might as well kill yourself. And it was like 5 or 6 layered voices.
A lot of our guys come to us through the court system because their addictions kind of lead them into a path, down a path rather, that's destructive and sometimes criminal. We don't really believe that addiction in and of itself is the main problem. We think it's a big problem, no doubt, but we believe you have to reshape the heart and you have to deal with yourself as a person and face reality and take responsibility for all your choices.